see you.
I see you.
Everything is new again, walking with a permagrin, head so high. I'm back with you and all is right. Shaking on the apple tree, ticking off the honeybees, watch them fly. It's just like we never said goodbye. And you're like a worn out shirt that's soiled with dirt. But
And you, strawberry good too.
Raspberries.
I love strawberry.
Raspberry French toast with agave.
Hey, why those hair on this?
Because raspberries have little hairs on them.
Why?
It's just the way God made them. So I got my couch cushion washed. I looked online to see if it was okay to wash microfiber in the washing machine. And some people were saying, no, don't do it. And other people were saying, yeah, I did it and it came out just fine. That microfiber isn't supposed to shrink unless you put it in heat. So what I did is I washed it in cold water and I put just maybe a teaspoon, just very, very, very small amount of detergent in it. No fabric softener because they say that will discolor it and give it a funny texture. So I just put it in the washing machine on gentle with a tiny bit of detergent, and then after it was done washing, I put it in the dryer on delicate so that it was basically just an air dry for like 15 minutes, and got it back on the chair, and it looks clean. It's like brand new. It doesn't have any odor or anything in it. And I put a towel on top of the cushion, and then I just put a blanket on the chair. So we're gonna see if keeping her in her cage for a day is going to teach her that she needs to go to the potty in the litter box. So I just did that with the couch, or with the chair that she peed on. And then I have a towel underneath that blanket and just tucked it all in just in case it happens again. It will be much easier to wash the blanket and the towel than it was to wash the cushion. And then I just put the blanket on top of this one just in case. She hasn't come out of her cage yet. She's a lot more docile around the girls, just because I think there's so much movement and so much going on that she feels more secure in her cage. But they're watching Tom and Jerry right now, which usually keeps their attention. So hopefully she'll come out and we'll see if she jumps back up on the furniture. It really is cute when she jumps up there, but if you guys haven't been around rabbit pee, it is worse than cat urine, if you can imagine. So yeah, it's something that isn't easy to clean up. It's just absolutely disgusting. So hopefully she gets it, that she can't just go pee on things. I have to go to the store and get some more puppy pads, so her cage really needs to be cleaned out. It doesn't look like you ate your bananas. You don't like bananas? Okay, well that's good to know, I guess. She loves apples, and of course she loves carrots. See, there's my messy cage.
Well,
Papa is going today to get the bigger kennel so that we can get her situated a little bit more. We were thinking of building a kennel or a rabbit cage, but then we couldn't figure out what we would do for a top. So we're just going to get a bigger dog kennel, and it will actually fit this entire space right here. So we're going to have to find something to do with this cat tree. But then we can make her like a second level in the new kennel, because it will be tall enough, and it'll give her so much more room. And then maybe if we can separate the cat box from her main sleeping area, then it will function better and she'll understand that she needs to use the litter box. So, are you just chilling today? Huh, Toffee? Are you just chilling out today? Are you growly? Are you gonna growl? No, it's a nice bunny, huh? No growls. No growling. Are you just tired? So yeah, now I need to figure out a place to put the Christmas tree. I was gonna put it here in front of this window, but with the rabbit I'm not gonna be able to do that. So my second place was to move this shelf and stick it there. Our tree is really skinny, so it would fit nicely there. The thing about our house is it's 3 levels, so it's got a basement where our washer and dryer is, and then it's got this main level, and this is the front door. And then when you walk in the front door, it's got this dining room area. See, the dining room area is right here. But we don't need a formal dining room. We would never use it. So we've made this the classroom. So this is where we do school. And then you go downstairs to the basement, and that's where the washer and dryer is. But all the bedrooms are upstairs. So when you walk here, let me show you. So this is the front door. So when you walk in, this is the school area, and I've just divided it with these shelves. So the classroom is over here, and then the play area is over here. And then you keep walking through the kitchen, the dining area, our kitchen, the refrigerator and pantry are over there. And then the patio door that goes out. But then right here, you go upstairs, and the 3 bedrooms are up there, and a loft. And then when you go over here, there's a bathroom, and then that goes out to the garage. And then our main living area, family room, is here, which is where we live. We live in the back end of the house, or the back side of the house. But in order, our laundry, I have to bring it all downstairs to this level, and then down 14 more stairs to the washer and dryer, and then of course you bring it back up 28 stairs and put it in the bedroom. And then when I get the girls dressed at night for bed and in the morning, I always bring their clothes back down to this main floor. So I was talking to Scott, and I'm like, it would just make so much more sense if their dressers were down here, so that I wouldn't have to be taking the laundry all the way back up. Well, when the laundry's dirty, it's on this level, so I take it downstairs, wash it, then I bring it all the way up, put it upstairs in the bedrooms, and then I carry it down here to put it on them. So I'm like, that's just so silly to store them up there when I get them dressed down here. So I'm gonna figure out a way to put their dressers down here. Might put them on this wall where I put this table, so that it's easier for me to put their clothes away to get them dressed. They really only sleep upstairs in their bedroom, and we did that purposely to keep their room cleaner. That's why we gave them a playroom, so that they wouldn't have to, well, one thing, Scott works at night, so he sleeps during the day, so they wouldn't be able to go upstairs and play in their bedroom because he's up on that same floor sleeping. So that's why we did a playroom. They only sleep upstairs in their bedroom, and so we're just down here. So I'm gonna move their dressers down here so that it's just easier access to their clothes. And then another thing is that's really been weighing heavy on my heart is the Thanksgiving weekend. Sherry, their mom, was gonna take the girls up to
My cousin.
Torrington, Wyoming, and all of their families going. So the girls' great grandparents will be there, their aunt and their little cousins, which they don't get to see very often, and her grandparents are getting old. So it was just weighing really heavy on my heart to allow them to go and spend time with that side of the family, since they don't get to see them very often. And so I just gave it to God, and I woke up this morning and my thought was, you know, it's the right thing to do. You really need to let them go. They're going to be safe. They're going to be around the sane part of the family. So I sent Sherry a message and said, you know, it's really been weighing heavy on my heart, and I want you to have them for that Thanksgiving. And she seemed to be very appreciative and said that she sent a message back, you don't know how much this means to me. And so we are going to get them Thanksgiving Day, and she's going to pick them up at 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving and then bring them back on the next Monday. So me and Scott talked about it, and he said, you know, you have to go with what your heart is telling you, and I agree. It's going to be really hard, but I'm doing it for the girls so that they can have that connection with their family. And then we'll get them. She said that they're doing this kind of the same thing at Christmas time, where they're all getting together up at their grandparents, her great grandparents' house for Christmas, but not until the weekend after Christmas. So we'll have them both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then she'll take them up there for the weekend after Christmas. So it'll all work out, and we'll still get them for Thanksgiving. We'll have them all day, so we'll have a nice dinner with just us here, and then they'll get to go and spend time with their family, which that's really important to me, that they get that time with their family and to play with their little cousins and to see their great grandparents, because you never know, you know, it might be the last time that they see them, and that would be a far greater burden to live with, knowing that I didn't allow them to go. So that's where I'm at now, and I feel really good about the decision. I feel a weight lifted off of me for making that decision, so I'm grateful for that. They did come back, and they're not feeling very well. Brooke has a runny nose and her throat's sore, and she doesn't sound like she feels good, so that's typical. Whenever they come back from their mom's house, every time, and I'm not exaggerating, but every time they come back, they are sick, and then they typically get me sick. So it was really, I was sitting at the computer, and Brooke walks up and just wipes her nose on my shoulder. It's like, excuse me. So I gave them some Dimetapp, and now they're just kind of chilling. So I'll get them better before they go again, and then they'll come back sick again. It's just the way it goes. One of the reasons, not the main reason, but one of the small details that I pulled them out of public school was because they were sick constantly, and they missed so much of preschool because they were sick, because they got sick from preschool. So it was just this cycle of, they would get sick, I would get sick, we would all get better, I'd send them back to school, they'd get sick, we would all get sick. It was insane. Not to mention that Christ isn't allowed in school. Not to mention that there are 35 kids per every 2 teachers. And not to mention that they weren't learning anything. So we homeschool. One boy.
One boy.
Two. Two girls. Three. Three girls. Or three kids. 1, 2, 3. 4. 4 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 7 people. 7 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8.
I see you.
I see you. Be gentle, you don't want to drop that.
Where's my sheep?
It's a little tree.
Is that one?
Okay, so we need some grapes.
Anna. I can like
So we took you guys to the grocery store, but the battery died. And my spare battery is almost dead. So we have to plug it in. The girls got 2 movies from Redbox. They got Monster University. And they also got Planes.
I love Wings. I love Wings.
And every time we go to the grocery store, I let them get their favorite TV dinner, which is a banquet, chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese with a scrumptious chocolate brownie.
I love chocolate brownies. Oh, right there by this mac and cheese. Is there, Mama?
So they are eating. And then they're going to watch their movie. What is going on here? Ruby, get the bunny. Get the bunny.
What's up?
What is going on? What is going on? You guys want the bunny's food? You want the bunny's lettuce? What's the bunny's food? What's the bunny's food? Bunny's cage is all clean. And she's mad because I cleaned it. She's like, I wanted my cage dirty. How dare you? Now she won't come out of her hammock. Huh.
Go in here. Go in here. I don't like baby bunny going in her bed. It's her because of her bathroom up here.
She just wants to hang out up there, I guess.